So thanks, guys. Thanks for taking time out on a weekend on this Saturday to hear us out. So walk the stock, the edition that we've started. Um Again, the guest that we've got today, a very, very special one. Highly pleased, grateful, and obliged that Shankar Sharma has joined us in this webinar, and he shall be speaking about the markets uh, take on the budget and the nuances related to the same as well. So Shankar needs no introduction, but I'll give a few points that are appropriately associated with Shankar. He's been called the alchemist of Dalal Street by Forbes. He's the founder and the global strategic head of First Global. The major calls that Shankar has given over the past few years, and there have been so much, but I think something that I have penned out is he predicted the 2000 tech crash. He anticipated the 2004 to 8 emerging markets bull run. One of the few predictors of the 2008 crash as well. He foretold the oil crash to $30 from 150 in 2008. He predicted the US equity bull market in 2012, the Indian bull run from 2009 as well. A lot of companies which are now in the limelight, right? Early identification of companies like Amazon, Apple, Netflix, all done by Shankar and the group, widely quoted in a lot of publications as well. It's a great honor and a great privilege that we have Shankar with us. So thanks, Shankar, for taking time out and making this very, very special for William O'Neill and all the retail customers who have logged in.
Sure, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is my camera angle okay? Can you guys see me?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And you are absolutely audible as well.
Okay, perfect. I'm eager to get started.
Great, great. Shankar on everybody's mind, right? Fabulous bull run. In fact, one of the quotes that I had read a few weeks or months back, that this was one of the cleanest bull runs that you had seen. So where now? I think we've reached the pinnacle as far as markets are concerned from a level perspective. But how do you see the markets now, and what's your perception on the way ahead for the markets as well?
No, so I mean, I just want to be clear that we have not had a great 2020 by any standards. The market, India was up only 12% in 2020.
Yeah.
There is something in investing called recency bias. Okay, and it's very important to understand what that means. What recency bias means is we take the latest data points and form an opinion that, based on that very recent data points, that this is the way it has always been. Okay. So the last 3, 4, 5 months, 8 months, for example, have been very good, okay, across the world and in India. The mind is therefore telling us that, we have done very well, markets have been terrific, great returns, and so on. But the reality is that from Jan to December, which is the correct accounting period to take to measure returns of any market, whether it is India or any other, or across markets as a cross section, the returns from India and the returns from emerging markets in general have been extremely tepid in 2020. So India, like I said, was only 12%. And India was up only 9% in 2019. So 9% and 12% doesn't count as a pinnacle. So I'm just trying to put it in context that we are getting swayed by the recency bias and not by actual data. The data is still telling, at least me, that this is just getting started. We have not missed anything at all. And in fact, I am always of the view that it is better to buy with strong tailwinds or momentum, which means that you leave some money on the table. It's fine. That's perfectly okay. But it is better to buy with that strong tailwind rather than board a train which has not started to move yet, and you don't know whether it will start at all or not. This train has started. This train is moving. It's a great time to get on board, without any doubt.